Hello and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today we didn't push as much, but we did make it to 12,820. We are 180 stages away from the upgraded archer gear, and 480 stages away from being done with pushing, at least in the near term. You can see right now at 13,174 I will finally get the 5-star archer gear to drop, so plenty of things to look forward to. Let's get opening some things. Oh, did I already open up the weekly stuff? Oh no, I didn't get any weekly stuff yet. Okay. So a lot to look forward to. So again, at my pace of, we'll say 50, because today was a bad day, and we only got 50 in. Let's say we stay that pace. We'll be there in 10 days. Which seems like a really long way away when you think about it that way. Hopefully, and we miss, of course. I'm hoping we can kind of pick up the pace. I got kind of a late start today, so today certainly wasn't an ideal day for pushing. I'm also hoping... 2 strikes already. I'm also really seriously hoping that the archer gear really helps speed things up, because I'll actually, once I get to 13,300, nice, I'll actually be able to upgrade my archers, finally, and use all my stuff I've been saving. So I'm hoping that it's really a road bump to 1300, and then the last 300 levels are at least a little bit quicker. And obviously, once we get to 13,300, it's going to be a big day, because I've been saving up all my gear seals and stuff like that just to try and see if I can get new gear and stuff like that. So we have a lot of that to look forward to too. So all those little things should, in my opinion, add up pretty well. Wow, no ascension stones again. That's like I've whiffed 3 times. So, you know, I'm kind of hoping that things really change here. And again, another. This has been a terrible day. We just keep getting baited with these ascension stones over and over again, and we don't get them. Alright, we get it that time. Maybe I just had to complain. You know, by the way, I hope everybody did get to see the lunar eclipse. Oh, nice. Or the blood moon, as they call it. So, but yeah, outside of that, like, again, we got to get those last 500 levels, and then, I'll be honest, I'm really looking to not push for a while, gear up, miss the stones again, should have gone the middle, and kind of go that route for at least a week or 2. I'm probably going to end up putting a poll up, yes, got the stones, about King's Ruins. I've noticed that the videos where I do the speed up, while they're shorter, they're also not really attracting that much viewership. And again, I kind of can see why. There's not a lot of commentary. It's mostly watching the game get, which again, like, at least I could be entertaining on the ones that aren't sped up. But I mean, I can't. As much as I wish I had that much in me, I don't have a 50-minute dissertation I can give you guys on this game every day. In fact, half the time I just talk about other random shit while I'm doing it. So that might be something that kind of goes away. Maybe it'll come back when King's Ruin is more reasonable. I especially feel like there's no point in doing it when... Oh, nice, too. We're going to be stuck at the same stage. I feel like it has some value when we're pushing. So, like, you can at least see where things get exceedingly long. And maybe if we can speed it up enough, it will have some value in being done again. I don't know. I'm really going to have to... It's really going to boil down to feedback that I get from you and what you feel like, you know, but the views are suggesting that nobody cares for it. Now, you know what? I'm going to look. I'm going to look historically and just see. Because now I'm kind of curious, has it ever been that popular? Just give me a moment here. I'm looking at some of my old videos on the other monitor. And so, like, the last video had 75. It had 119, 97, 153, 77, 129, 234 was the last. So 234 was the last real good one, and that was around 12,000. So again, I'm not going to make any snapped judgments because the numbers have been kind of lingering in the 100s for a while. You know, and it really depends on, like, it's weird because some will be like 200 and some will be 100. Again, it's not like it costs me much to make the speed up video and put it out there. And then here's one from a long time ago that's down to 81. But, you know, I don't expect you guys to watch every one. I hope that at least you can, at least if I speed it up, you can skip to the bookmarks, you know, the end, the bookends, the beginning and the end, and at least hear that commentary. And you can at least see things in a very quick fashion, you know. So, again, maybe my expectations are too high too. But again, it's just something for what we're doing right now. I have no problem with continuing it. You know, it really isn't like it takes a lot of time. But anyways, that was quite a side note there. But again, I'm curious. I want to hear your feedback. I want to know what you like, what you don't like, anything you can tell me. I did get an interesting request for a video today, specifically about. Let me check where we are. Yeah, we just have to level up the hero. Okay. About wanting a guide for the stats. Now, I never did a guide on the stats before because that was all based off of somebody reverse engineered the game and made a damage compiler. I never really went over the stats because to me the stats are, you don't have that much, you don't have a lot of control over the stats in and of themselves. It's part of why I haven't covered it. Like, you don't go in and spec your heroes and say, oh, should I pick crit or crit damage? Or, you just kind of get what you get, which, kind of makes the stats, oh, wow, Sophia and Camille in a row, all right, meaningless in a way. Because you can't directly influence them, right? It's not like you're picking. Your stats just go up, and you hope they're bigger than the enemy's stats. It does, I guess I take that back. It does matter when it comes to runes. But again, I don't know unless you're way further than me. We're mostly just runing Sophia, which is just stack her attack up. Nice, we got Daniel. And just let everything else go. Daniel getting ready for Mythic Plus, of course. And we pull Christian, 100 Christian. How about that? So, of course, we're pulling Christian, getting him ready for Mythic Plus. How about that? Again, there's I'll consider it, but I have a hard time doing it because it's not like you have too much influence over the stats. And we get Thor and Adrian. Well, again, I take that back. Oh, Gabriel showed up, and Harold and Lucas. You do have more influence, and Harold, Thor, and Roderick again with the rune system. So maybe a guide's worth it. It's kind of hard to say because the rune system is mostly, Adrian. I really feel like there should be some way to make the... Ooh, and we got Lucas. We pulled Lucas. Wow. Getting a lot of stuff here makes it hard for me to have some commentary. Not that I'm complaining. I'm not complaining by any stretch of the means. But I guess the rune system, and Roderick does lead itself to... Ooh, and Julian, too. Nice. Of what would be the best stats. And it's really hard because the problem is everybody has resist. So we get Sophia and Lucas. Very nice. And the Viking chick even shows up. We haven't seen Marion yet, though. We get Harold. And we get more Roderick. And Julian and Anthony. And we pull Vincent. 100 Vincent. How about that? So yeah, that's a lot of hemming and hawing to say, like, I don't know. Because that's literally what I'm saying is I don't know if it's worth it. Again, we'll see. We'll see. How about that? How about I leave it at we'll see? The basic answer that doesn't really affirm or deny anything. Now the question is, do I stop at 5,000? Well, I guess I don't have a choice. I'm going to stop at 49.90. Let me make sure I got everything here. Yeah, I kind of did it backwards. Usually we pick out who to upgrade. I'm just like, yep, let's just dump these levels onto Gabriel. I must have known there was nobody to upgrade, because despite all those good pulls we got, the only one... Camila is still 18 away. And again, Gabriel is very far away. I'm very curious to see what this does. Because this could give Gabriel 100% uptime, despite the auto battle like pause in between. So I'm very, very hopeful for this. That plus it'll make his attack even more ludicrous. He has a lot more attack. And again, once we, I guess we'll stop at 5,000. We'll get him and Tristan and Luke to 5,000, and then we're gonna look at getting Austin up. But the thing is, we don't have too many high expectations because he only gets 22 attack per. And yes, I just gave him 5 levels for no reason. So, are we gonna promote it? Let me see. It's gonna be another. No, we can actually go through. We will go through and just. So, and one of my viewers did ask about the stats. So the way this works is these, like if he's at level 1300, this is basically bringing his 1300 rare 2 over to rare 3. So it's promoting all of his stat, well not the max level, but it's promoting all the stats as if you leveled him up from level 1 as 1300. So you can level your heroes whenever. It doesn't like leveling them up to cap, you don't lose out stats. Basically, this is what a 1300 rare 2 is, and this is what a 1300 rare 3 is. And I just want to clarify that because I did get a question about that today. That said, we at least have some extra stones, so instead of a nothing day, we will do a rare cross promotion day and kind of promote everybody down at the bottom here. Oh, I did promise we would do Julian. I don't know, we'll see. Even Logan is getting something. I mean, Julian is the only hero I've seen people request. But you know what? I also haven't put a poll up because I don't know if we... Yeah. I haven't put a poll up because we haven't hit Mass Mythic Austin, and I kind of wanted to keep that a surprise. Because we kind of actually hit him really... Oh, wow, is that... No, okay, we got Miguel over here. I wanted that to kind of be a surprise. But we can just go through and do this to everybody and kind of just pull everybody up from rare. This actually helps my conquest the most by promoting everybody kind of equally down here. Which is really the reason I'm doing this, just to, buff my conquest. Extra gold, extra stuff. Plus, what else am I going to do with all these Ascension Stones? And part of the reason I'm doing it distributed like this is because this takes a lot fewer Ascension Stones to get much better results. And then we can just call this the Rare Boost episode. And everybody kind of gets promoted equally. How about that? Oh, you know what? One of the things I wanted to point out, okay, here's a level 1 Marcus. You can see that his stats barely move because he's level 1. We could even do... Well, I don't want to do the experiment and do a bunch of math. You're not here for the math. But you can see that his base stats increase. And... we could probably do a comparison at some point between some of these heroes. Alright, let's see. We got everybody up. Now we're up to 3,000 per. How many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we could do one more level. We can get everybody to... Oh, this is gonna... They're all gonna catch up to the Viking chick now. This actually is gonna be kind of interesting. And again, I don't think we're in any real threat of running out of Ascension Stones. At least I hope I'm... At least I'm hoping so. Let me actually... Well, it's too late. We're committed. We are 100% committed. And again, the fact that this is why Julian isn't good is his stun is just not enough. Not long enough. Alright, let's see. And this is the last one. Okay, we got 70-something left. That should be plenty. That's such an odd amount to go up. Oh, I guess it goes up 0.6 each time? Yeah, what awful. Okay, so now everybody is 4-star, except for the Viking chick. She is 4-star epic. I'm sorry. When they get to rare or epic is when she will diverge from the group. And again, the amount I need to save is 22,000 to finish off Gabriel, 22,000 for Camila. So I only need about 50,000. So let's see, how much is this again? Yeah, we probably could do this one more time, get everybody to epic. And again, I'm just doing this for the conquest bonus. That's why I'm spreading out and not concentrating on anyone specifically. And at this level, like getting through rare and uncommon, it's relatively inexpensive because I'm only spending 3,000. I think it gets to start getting more expensive at epic. I think that's when really things start to get more expensive. Now I could have just dumped into Julian or something like that, but I don't see the point. The side effect of me doing this way too means that I don't have to reposition everybody in Conquest really, because the only person who's changed will be the Viking chick. She should be down at the bottom now, and I could just swap her with any of the epic ones, and it would be fine. So let's see. And this way I don't have to replace everybody. Well, we can swap her with Marcus, I think. Oh, no. Nope. Where did she go? Yep. Swap Marcus back in. Yeah, I did that 100% wrong. She should swap with Carlos, because Carlos is the lowest one. There. And that way I don't have to rejigger everybody around. And we still get the good conquest bonus. Or at least good enough. Good enough until I decide to change that. So that's not bad. We'll call this the great epicing. Everybody is at least epic but the Viking chick. And that's only because she ran out of shards. How much did that leave us with? Yeah, that's what I would consider barely enough to keep going because yeah, but the chances of me getting Gabriel, Camila, and Marion all promoted at the same time, and even if that did happen, Camila would just wait. Because Gabriel would be done at that point, and it'd only be Marion. Marion's... as much as I would love to tell you guys I'm going to go in there and pull like a gazillion Marion, we know that's not happening. I would love to, though, but it's just not in the cards. Alright, so that was enough hemming and hawing. Let's go ahead and do what matters and level up the castle. Inching towards 41,000. And I do mean inching. We get like 100 levels a day now. And what do we get from the weekly? So I am kind of curious. We're going to look at just... Oh wow, this has been a longer episode than I thought. That's what I get when I don't have it. When I go into an episode without a plan, things kind of get sideways. That's okay. That mixes it up a little bit. You still want levels, don't you? I didn't... Where did I get all this? Oh, because I got some... Okay, from the weekly. Alright, well that's good. But I wanted to show you the DPS meters. Oh, did I already grab this? Jeez, I'm all over the place today. Okay, we almost have gotten the extra Marion. Oh, so yeah, we won't do this tomorrow because we'll save for the extra Marion. I didn't even want to click that. Why did I click that? I want to click this. So yeah, you can see my archers just straight up dominating. And again, I always stop at a 0 so I can get the idle rewards of all the different armor pieces. Even though I need weapons the most, I could stop, I guess, at 0, 5, and 1 and 6. But yeah, well, whatever. Gabriel is actually catching up. This is really what I wanted you to see, but this is a very single target. You can tell because my archers have done so much of the damage. But you can see Gabriel is actually he actually surpassed Marion. A lot of this will depend what Marion targets, what Evan targets, what Christian targets, because Christian got beat by Harold because Harold probably did better with his targeting. But you can see that Gabriel is actually climbing up the ranks, so... Yeah, I mean, I was surprised too, so don't neglect your Gabriel. That's kind of what I'm getting at, because Evan is 6,000, Gabriel is 5,000, and look at what Gabriel's doing. So, Yeah, I probably need to get Gabriel up to 6,000 because he actually is putting up numbers on these single target stages. And of course, we will come back and we will also get Tristan and Luke up because apparently they're actually not putting up terrible numbers on these stages either. So, anyways, we'll grab that. And that's about everything. So once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, please say something in the comments. I do always appreciate your questions. And thank you again. I hope you have a great day.